Good morning, students. Today we are going to introduce the topic electricity. See, when you talk about electricity, it is nothing but a form of energy which helps in making the electrical appliances work. The moment you use the word energy, energy is a very familiar term that all of you already know. It is the capacity of doing work. And work done is a term which we have been talking since junior classes. We say that work is done whenever any kind of applied force is able to produce displacement. Now when we talk about electrical energy is a different kind of energy which is used to do a different kind of work done. Now what kind of work done? It is used for making the electrical appliances work. Means if I say I have a fan with me, I switch on electricity and the fan starts working. Now that movement in the plant can be compared to the displacement created due to the force. Now we need to know from where does that force come? How to generate that force? Electricity basically talks about charges. Charges, as we all know, there are two kinds of charges, positive and negative charge. In the entire world of science, these are the only two charges that exist. And these two charges, they are found inside an atom. When you want an electrical energy, you need to move the charges from one place to another. Say for example, wind. Moving air is called wind. And that moving air actually possesses energy. Anything that is kept in the path of the air, moving air, wind, that starts working automatically. So wind energy can make that appliance work. Similarly, if we are able to make a charge move from its place, then we can say that some kind of electric work is done. So if I want to do electric work done, I need to move a charge. Let's talk about a unit positive charge. Positive charge means it is possessed by the subatomic particle called proton. Protons are the only particles in the scientific world which possess a charge. So suppose there is a charge placed at infinity. Infinity means an undefined position. अगर मैं इस चार्ज को अपनी जगह से हिला पाती हूँ, तो then I can say कि मैंने कोई इलेक्ट्रिक वर्क डन किया. Now suppose I have an object, right? With this object I try to move this charge from its place. I'm trying to apply some force. Nothing works. It's not working. Then, talking about the concepts you have learned in your junior classes, कि अगर charges को दूसरे charge के साथ interact किया जाए, then there can be a force of attraction or a force of repulsion. So if I want force, I have that concept already that similar charges, they repel each other and the opposite charges attract each other. So if I bring a body which is charged, suppose I take an ebonite rod. You have done this concept in class 7. An ebonite rod is rubbed with silk. Then it acquires a positive charge on it. Fine. So suppose I bring a charged body by rubbing. What does rubbing actually cause? Rubbing causes transfer of electrons. एक बॉडी इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज कर देती है, दूसरी बॉडी इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन कर लेती है, और लॉस और गेन से चार्ज डेवलप हो जाता है. दिस कॉन्सेप्ट इज वेरी क्लियर इन केमिस्ट्री, द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ आयंस. So suppose I take this object of mine and I rub it with some surface, and this object is able to acquire some charge. Say for example, it acquires a positive charge. Now if I bring this positively charged object near this positive charge, which is lying at an undefined position, then there will be a force of repulsion. वो force of repulsion इस charge को अपनी जगह से हिलाएगा. कितना हिलाया, that is not important. But we are able to move this charge from its place. हमने displacement clear कर दिया. create कर दिया. That means I have done some electric work done. I was able to move this charge due to the force of repulsion. और suppose इस object पर negative charge आ जाता, then also if I take a negatively charged object near this charge lying in an infinite position, तो there would have been a force of attraction, और attraction की वजह से ये positive charge negative charge की तरफ move करता. Fine. In any case, whether it is force of attraction or it is force of repulsion, there was a movement, there was a displacement. I could move this charge from its place. That means any object which has no charge has no electric potential. Means this object which is not charged cannot do any kind of electric work done. But if I am able to produce a charge on this object, then this charged object can do some work. It can do some electric work done. It can move a charge from its place. So this is the first concept of the chapter, that any object which has no charge has no electric potential. And a charged object, whether positively charged or negatively charged, does not matter. Any object which has a charge has some electric potential. So I have just introduced the first concept of the chapter, what is electric potential and what is electric work done. Thank you.